my babies? It's Auntie Trice here with another video for you. If you have not done so, please head on over to all of my other social media platforms and follow me on there. They're going to be listed in the description box up underneath this here video. Click the like button on your way in here, my babies. That's a quick and free way to support Auntie and push me through the algorithm. I so greatly appreciate it. And if you haven't done so, go ahead and subscribe to Auntie's channel today because you know you're coming back. I know you're coming back. So why haven't you done it, my babies? I'm waiting on you. I got my handy dandy phone and it's time for us to get into the tea for today. So Saucy Santana is reading a letter from his jail boo. So let's hear it, because this was just pure comedy, child. Let's hear this.
P.S. This song got my mind stuck on you in the middle of the party, but all I'm thinking about is us. 100 million shotties. But you make it... What the fuck song is this? In the middle of the party, but all I'm thinking about is you. 100 million shawties, but you make it easy to choose. How many men wish they could wake up right next to you? Oh, baby, bring it closer. I know just what to do. You the baddest in the room. Oh! You the baddest. Ah! Wait! I'm in the middle of the party. Wait, that's that song. I know just what to do.
Zell Swag out here feeling some type of way because Saucy Santana over here got a nigga in jail and he free and you still don't want to deal with him. Oh my God. I know that make you feel some type of way, Zell. I know that make you feel some type of way. But baby, if he don't want you, better is coming your way. You understand what I'm telling you? Don't hold it against nobody when they want to up and leave about your life. He's making a way for better things to come. Okay? Look at it like that, Zell. Because ain't no way in hell he over here playing with this nigga in jail and you out here free. And all of that kind of just rhymed except for the last ending of it. And I wasn't even trying to do that, y'all. Ooh, Auntie is smooth. I am smooth, baby. But Saucy Santana, you know that you wrong for this shit here. Especially them long ass nails. Ooh, I like them though, Saucy. They look good. But no, leave something for us women's, please. God damn. But this was just funny. I just had to let us have a kiki before we moved on to something more serious.
Hey, are you okay? Free Palestine, motherfucker! Free Palestine, motherfucker! This is America! I know we are, dumbass. You gotta know get the fuck out of here. We're not celebrating.
So, 21 pro-Palestinian protesters have been arrested after briefly stopping a Macy's Thanksgiving Day parade. They were shouting, "Free Palestine, motherfucker!" You heard what that man said. He said, "Free Palestine, motherfucker." And I would have been just like the man who he said it to. This is America. This is America. Why are y'all doing this? We have nothing to do with what's going on over there with them people. That's them people. We over here in America, let's deal with what we got to deal with over here. We got high gas prices and everything going up. The cost of living, everything is going up over here. Let's deal with us. You over here trying to get us involved in something that ain't got nothing to do with us. Okay? Let's focus on America. Period. Newsflash, your own country is fucked up, but you over here trying to help another one when your country is in a whole tickle. Get your country out of this shit that it's in, and then we can go and start helping other people. How about that? Let's sweep around our own front door before we start sweeping around somebody else's. How about that? That's all I'm saying. Now let's move on.
This is a bad look. Let's get this out of the way right now. It's a bad look, and it's all smeared on Drake. All of it. This is hip-hop, man. This is hip-hop. Somebody comes at you with lyrics, with a song, you're supposed to come right back at them with the song, with lyrics. And I'm going to tell y'all something right now. You know, the hip-hop community prides itself on being authentic, straight up, real, in your face, let you know where they stand, how they feel, and not shying away from shit. That's the hip-hop community. Let me tell you what's been happening in the hip-hop community since last night. I've been making calls. I appreciate the bevy of information that everybody has provided me with, giving me intel and letting me know what the hell is really going on. Because, ladies and gentlemen, I don't cover this business. And yes, I'm a product of the hip-hop generation. I grew up, I'm from Hollis, Queens, New York City, y'all. I'm from Hollis, Queens. Run DMC grew up in the neighborhood. Jam Master Jay was best friends with my late brother. God rest both of their souls. LL Cool J grew up 5 minutes away in Farmers Boulevard. 50 was just a few minutes away. Ja Rule, the same thing. I mean, the list goes on and on. So understand, I'm a product of all of that. But I've never been entrenched in it from a journalistic perspective. I don't cover it. I don't read hip-hop magazines and all of this other stuff. I just listen to the music that I like and to the stations that play the music that I like. That's all I know. I don't know a damn thing about the industry. I'm going to tell you this much, though. I know a hell of a lot of people who do. Here's why I bring it up. All of them want to remain nameless. All of them. The hip-hop artists I know, the radio disc jockeys that I know, the journalists that cover it, even though I got Torre coming on in a few minutes. I mean, I've never seen an industry where you got folks, yo, I'm not touching this publicly. But I ain't stop a whole bunch of them. I'm talking about 10, 15 different people. Let me know how they feel. Because I'm going to read some of this stuff. You understand? Can't tell you who. But I'm going to just let you know. They looking at Kendrick Lamar's song, Not Like Us, with the 900 million listeners, the downloads, all of this other stuff. And they going like this. Damn right. Drake Not Like Us. Didn't we tell you? Didn't Kendrick Lamar tell you? All because of lawyers. What matters right now is that two lyricists have been going after each other for months. And Kendrick Lamar, Not Like Us, this shit was off the chain. It was off the chain. Everybody been going. I mean, you got people, kids, adults, senior citizens, black, white, Hispanic, Asian, everybody. And they know the lyrics. Minor. Remember that? Because I don't care who pumped what up. If the song wasn't straight fire, there's no way it would have had that many hits. That many downloads. No way in hell. I don't give a damn what they try to pump. I don't care what they try to market. Nobody's having it because you want to hear that song. And so from a legitimate perspective, that argument by Drake in the eyes of a lot of fans out there is illegitimate. But more importantly, he comes off as very weak and very sensitive.
And I'm sorry, guys, don't get mad at me, but I am going to have to agree with Stephen A. Smith. Drake, I'm just going to say one thing to you. Eminem would never. Eminem would never. You hear me? Drake, please stop playing with me. This is crazy. Like Stephen A. Smith said, and like I said in previous videos, y'all both were in a hip-hop rap beef. You took it a little too far, and then Kendrick Lamar took it to hell. You got mad, and now you're saying that it was bots, and you're trying to sue UMG, saying that they boosted that song, when you have yourself also benefited from the same tactics that UMG uses to boost a song. You have benefited from this yourself. So now, because you were the loser in this battle, you want to start suing and crying like a little bitch? That's what you want to start doing? But all jokes aside, I just want y'all to look at this thing as in a whole. Let me tell you something. Kendrick Lamar wasn't the only person beefing with Drake this year, y'all. It was a lot of people. It was The Weeknd, Future, Metro Boomin, Rocky, which is ASAP Rocky, which is Rihanna baby daddy. He had something to say to Drake. It was a lot of people that came out this year and said something to Drake. That should speak on Drake's character within itself. Boy, the whole industry is saying they don't fuck with you. Something is wrong with you. If everybody is saying the same thing about you, sir, something is wrong with you. It's just that Kendrick Lamar's on just hit a little different, and his on went a little higher than the other ones did. The other people that was beefing against you, boy, you was in a whole beef with Ricky Rose. You was in a whole beef with him. Like, come on now. It's something wrong with Drake. This speaks on Drake's character. Everybody ain't finna just pop up and just start beefing against you for no reason, Drake. You gotta be doing something for real. So I suggest you go ahead and take a good little look in the mirror and start changing the man in the mirror immediately. Cause this is just messed up. Hell, I'm surprised Lil Wayne ain't come out and beef with you yet. You sitting over here fucking his bitches and stuff, waiting till you go to jail and start fucking his bitches. You are crazy, Drake. You are a rotten, nasty person. Everybody ain't saying the same thing about you and it's not true, bruh. There's something wrong with you, okay? Start checking yourself. You need to check yourself. Oh, you need a reality check real bad, period. Cause you acting like a little bitch. Over here, you acting like a Karen for real, getting the people involved with y'all business. How you getting the people involved with some hip hop stuff? How you getting the people involved with what y'all got going on? That's crazy. That ain't no grown man or no gangster stuff. That ain't you over here talking about from the 6. I got hitters and blah, 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 blah. Boy, you ain't got nothing. You calling the police. You calling the law. You snitching like the Karen that you are. Drake, is there anything that we can help you with? Yes, call the police. Police, call the police. I need the police immediately. That's what you are. You one of them ones that if they didn't leave a mint on your pillow at the hotel that you checked in, you're going to get the manager. I need to speak to your manager immediately. They didn't leave a mint on my pillow this time, and they normally do when I come here and I check in here. I am very disappointed with my stay, and I want my money back. I know you that type of person right there, Dre. You one of those. I can't stand that. You piss poor excuse for a man. I can't stand that at all. Get him off of my screen. Okay, y'all. To all of my J. Cole fans out there, a Christmas gift has come early for y'all this year. J. Cole has dropped his classic mixtape, Friday Night Lights, on streaming platforms. And this was kind of nostalgic for me, guys, because this mixtape dropped back in 2009, 2010. I was in the military, y'all, bumping J. Cole, trying to get through the basic training, trying to get through the day with J. Cole in my ear. So this was kind of nostalgic for me, and I am going to be streaming his music because that's when music was good, okay? So y'all drop down in the comments and let me know if y'all going to be streaming his music as well. Let's move on to our next topic. All right, y'all. Next on the docket, we have a Latino mother, a Hispanic mother, that's calling out Drewski for making her 9-year-old son cry during a live stream on Casanat's live stream, saying he called him a fat ass nigga and everything. So let's get into this story, y'all, and I'm going to break this down bit by piece. You know how Auntie do. So let's go ahead and dive right into it.
This is my little boy that was at Casanat's house last night.
Hello. So I was sitting there, in character because, well, I'm supposed to be Pugsley from the Addams Family, so we mostly don't talk. Drewski insulted me multiple times. And if you check on the YouTube video, they cut it out.
They wouldn't let me get my son. Security would block me. The person in charge of telling me what's supposed to go on was saying that my son was crying because he didn't get no food, which was a lie. Drewski was physically and mentally assaulting my son, calling my son a fat ass nigga, whatever he was saying. But he's a big ass silverback gorilla. He had no business talking to a 9-year-old like this. My son was there to do a job for acting, and that was not a part of it.
Okay, let me stop it right here. Just right here for a quick little second because I got a couple of things to say. First and foremost, did you make a police report because you say your son was physically assaulted? Pump the mentally shit. The mentally assaulted shit, yeah, you could go ahead and sue him for that. Civilly sue him for that. But you say your son was physically assaulted. Did you make a police report about that before you hopped online and did this shit here? This is what I be getting mad about. What can we do about your son getting physically and mentally assaulted by Drewski? We can't do shit. It's you, the parent. You chose to get your ass up here on TikTok and make a video about your son getting physically and mentally assaulted instead of going ahead and taking the proper legal measures behind closed doors. This is what I have a problem with in 2024. I have a problem with that, period. I don't like it. And the last thing that I want to say about this part, and we're going to move on to the next part of the conversation. The last thing I want to say is, bitch, you better tread light. I know you are upset right now, but you better tread light with that nigga comment and that silverback gorilla comment, ho. You know damn well you ain't supposed to be saying that, Botox Barbie. You know that. So stop playing, because I can say some things, but I'm not. Okay, because I got class. I'm not gonna say it. Tread light with that nigga word, and tread light talking about that boy look like a silverback gorilla. If you know, you know. Tread light.
So everybody's saying like, oh wow, this is a skit. No. That was just abuse you were watching. That they wouldn't let me get to my son. And once our son came out crying and told us everything, my husband called out Drewski, and Drewski wouldn't come outside. I cried with my son in the car. He let this happen to my son. It's really damaged him. Anybody should have their kids around drunk men.
Oh,
which is something that they didn't tell me was happening.
Something, Mom.
What?
They broke the law.
Oh, they also broke the child permit laws. Very unprofessional. We love Kai Cenat. We worked with him before. Ladies and gentlemen, no. Drewski, you are not it. I'll never want to work with them again. He hurt my baby's feelings.
And now I'm even getting more mad at this situation because you actually let them pay for you to get your son, and you put him in this situation with these grown men. You say you don't work with Castanet before. It was a great experience. Blase. Now Drewski here, he drinking and doing all of this. You are putting him still in a situation, a grown person situation, regardless if you had a good stream with him before or not. I would not be selling my son. I said it like that, don't I? Because that's how it is. You sold your son to be sitting at these people's table playing Pugsley, okay? Now, I'm not excusing what Drewski did by a long shot, but you placed that boy in that situation with his little grown ass talking about, oh, mama, they also broke the law. They were drinking, and I was there, underage drinking. Oh my God, he's a little smart ass. But Drewski shouldn't have did what he did though. Okay? So let's look at what Drewski did that got this mama so heated.
What's your name, little nigga? Not you, nigga. I'm talking about the little fat nigga.
Yo, come on, bro. Come on.
Fat nigga.
Yo.
Y'all been saying that to me all fucking night. Everybody call me the fat nigga all night, but I can't call the other little fat nigga the little fat nigga.
Black ass.
Man, y'all niggas been fuck out of here, nigga.
No.
Y'all wanna have fat phobia when it come to the kid, but not me?
He's like the fucking kid.
Nigga, what about me, nigga?
He's fine. You're a grown ass nigga.
Man, y'all niggas been calling me fat all night.
Drewski. Oh shit.
Oh, y'all. Fuck.
This nigga. You good? Yo, man, you messing my fucking sweater.
What you want, some food, nigga?
They might put something
What
in
you
your
want, some
food,
food,
nigga.
nigga?
Oh God, you crying. They might put something in your food.
That shit whack, bro. But that's what I'm saying. But y'all niggas want me to pay them. But y'all do it to me though.
No, he was younger than Coach.
Okay, y'all. So I do kind of see where Drewski was wrong with what he did, but I also see that he didn't mean no harm by it. He didn't mean no harm by it because let's just keep it real. Let's just be honest here. The boy is slightly on the pudgy side. He's on the big side. That's why they put him as Pugsley. No pun intended, because he's on the big side. That's why they did him like that, because Pugsley from the Addams family, he was a chunky baby too. He surely was. So that's why they put him as Pugsley, because he big. So that's what Drewski called him by. He was like, what's your name, little nigga? And you see, Wednesday, she answered. He was like, no, not you, little nigga. The fat nigga. Like, he had to describe him. And it was in no way intended to hurt this child. You can tell. It wasn't intended to hurt him. That's how black folks talk, y'all. Let's talk about it. We really got to talk about how black folks talk. Because we all do it. We don't know names, so we describe you by physical features. We always do that. I don't know why, but we do, okay? So if you bald head, if you got patches missing out your head, if you got missing teeth, or if you stink, we gonna remember you by that. And that's how we gonna address you, especially if we don't know your name. We gonna say, oh, that's that little bald head bitch that be doing such and such and such and such. Oh, that's the bitch that don't wash her ass, that little stinky hoe. We gonna say it like that. We don't mean it to like harm you. We just know that's who you is by what characteristic or physical feature we saw in you. You get what I'm saying? So he looked at Pugsley, didn't know Pugsley's name, and he said, the fat nigga, because he's the pudgy nigga. That's who he is. Now, let me tell you something. Us black people, we got to get out of calling everybody nigga and then get mad when they say it back to us. We got to stop calling everybody fucking niggas all the time. We really do. I got a habit of saying that. I call you a white nigga, a taco nigga. Y'all know what the taco nigga is. The Mexicano nigga. That's who you are. A taco eating ass nigga. The burrito eating ass nigga. I got y'all. I need to stop doing y'all like that. Auntie do. I need to stop doing y'all like that. Then I get mad when y'all say it back. I'm like, oh shit. You know, it's like a double-ended sword. We got to get our lingo together, black people. We got to. Mama, no, he didn't mean to harm your son. I want to see where the physical abuse happened, though. You said that your son was physically abused as well. I want to see where the physical abuse happened. Can y'all show that video, please? And I need to also see a police report happening, because if Drewski did something to harm your baby physically, you should have called the police about that instead of hopping your ass on this here internet thinking that the public opinion was going to do what? Nothing. You know what I'm saying? So Castanet immediately responded to the backlash as soon as it was said. He said he caught it and told Drewski to chill, which he did. We seen it in the video that I just played. So let's listen to Castanet respond to all of this, and then I'm going to come back with some more commentary.
I'm gonna be honest. As soon as it was said, we caught it and said he's a kid, chill. But not only that, I could kind of see that this is forced a little bit. Like Ma Duke's behind the camera, like saying, "Yay, say this, this, and this, and this." We cut it out solely for the fact that we didn't want to put it on YouTube to make a joke out of it. Anyway, so that's how serious it is. So we made sure to cut it out so that no other viewers on YouTube can even see the joke. You feel me? Not only that, but Drewski in detailed, I think he apologized twice. Drewski is a comedian, so whatever the fucking first thing he says is gonna come to his head. But he knew he was wrong. He actually apologized for this one. But yeah, but you feel what I'm saying? I'm gonna see what he said. This is 3 minutes long.
Castanet.
So,
All right, you all heard what Castanet had to say, and I knew that there was something about this woman that I didn't like. That bitch is manipulative as fuck, and y'all gonna see how manipulative she is trying to be in the next clip that I'm gonna play of her, okay? Y'all gonna see it. But this little bitch right here trying to pretend like, oh, she's so hurt and this and that and the third, because this hoe is looking for a payday. That's what she's looking for, okay? Bitch, you ain't finna get it, because a physical assault didn't happen. It was a little name calling, yes. But other than that, was it anything else that you tried to amp it up to be? Because she gonna try to amp it up to make it seem like this was just a big thing. You would almost think that Drewski actually spit on the child, like he did something to this child. That's how she was amping it up. She was making it seem like Drewski actually did something to this child. And I was literally waiting to see what Drewski did to this child. And actually, I was waiting for her to say what he did other than call him a fat nigga. Little fat nigga. I was waiting for her to say he hit her, he hit the son, he did this, he roughed him up a little bit. I was waiting for her to say that when she sat over here and said that he physically assaulted her son. This is crazy, y'all. Y'all see how people can get you sawed up and get you hurt? All right, now.
I've been crying all fucking night. As a mom, I feel helpless that I couldn't get my son out of that house because of security and because of like the ADA or whatever she was telling me everything's okay when it wasn't. And I can't believe like Castanet kept letting this be filmed. I can't believe like he let this be out there that he's a part of Drewski humiliating my baby when my son was there to do an Addams Family skit. They fucking lied to us, you guys. And then they're supposed to have a teacher on set or a monitor, and they didn't have no monitor for me to watch my son. And sit here and watch my son cry and be bullied by this fat motherfucker for no reason. My son was just sitting there, you guys. You guys need to cancel Drewski. Because that's not okay what he did. You're not cool anymore, Kyson, and you suck.
Somebody come get this hoe. Somebody come get her. Where's your husband at? He shouldn't even let you get up here and make these series of videos like this, because it's giving, I want cash. I'm looking for a payout. That's what it's giving, okay? Not one tear came out of that Botox face of yours. Not one tear came out. Girl, shut up. Oh my God. But I got something else that I want to show y'all about Drewski. And this is further proving my point that he didn't mean no harm by what he did. He didn't mean no harm by it, guys. So let's look at this clip and I'm going to come back with the rest of my commentary.
Chicken locked up.
I got a couple drinks for it, but that ain't no excuse, bro. For real. Like, I'm a bigger dude, you a bigger dude. We on the same page, and like, I really do apologize. I understand. We got the same mindset. I'm getting a little ahead of myself, getting excited in here, you know what I mean? But I rock with you. What's your name? Joseph. You're a good dude, Joe. You're gonna go far. I got a cousin named JoJo.
Okay, y'all, here is the footages. Here, right, plain and day in y'all face. Drewski apologized to that little boy who we now know his name is Joseph. So, did Joseph's mother see this apology before she went on TikTok and started doing those crocodile tears, trying to make it seem like Drewski was being malicious and vicious to her son? Did she actually see that Joseph got an apology? Was she made aware of that Joseph was apologized to? Because if she was, this is furthermore reason for me to dig in that Botox ass of hers. I bet her ass fake too, just like her face. Like, you cannot sit over here and try to cry wolf and try to cry like something else happened when it didn't really happen in 2024. Not when we got all these cameras and technology that we have now. Bitch, you better come correct and you better come with the truth. Because people out here watching. You hear me? They out here watching. Every nook and crevice. Every corner. And thank God Castanet got all these cameras around his house. Because, bitch, he watching. He gonna make sure ain't nobody doing no foul shit in his house, because if y'all keep doing fucked up shit at his establishment, the police can come and tell him, buddy, either shut all this shit down or you're going to jail because you're allowing all of this to happen up underneath your roof. They will Diddy him so fast, you better stop playing, because that's what they trying to do to Diddy. Yeah, Diddy may not have done a lot of the stuff that people out here saying that he did, but the fact that Diddy was partaking in these wild and crazy parties, and then stuff was happening to people were getting hurt up underneath his roof, hell yeah, they finna charge him for that shit. That's what they trying to get him with too. Y'all know y'all can't be having people up in y'all house and then they getting hurt and getting fucked up, because do you not know that with them being in your house, you are responsible for them? You are responsible for them. That's why I don't even do house parties. Bitch, we going out. Let's all go out to this club here. We gonna meet up here. You ain't coming to my house. You ain't gonna have no reason to sue me or put me in no shit. You ain't gonna have no reason. Hell, Castanet better tread light, because he over here inviting all these different people into his house and they over here doing all these different stuff. You don't know what can happen. And then now you're being held responsible for it because it was done at your house. So yeah, tread light with it, Kai. Tread light. And then secondly, Miss Taco Lady, Miss Botox Taco Lady, we are not canceling Drewski over that shit right up. We not finna do that. Your son is fat. I'm sorry to say it like that, but he is. Let's just call a thing and start telling the truth. He is fat. So that's why he was described as the fat nigga. I think you're more so upset with the fact that he was called a fat nigga more than anything, because we know how you feel about black people for real. Stop playing. And for us to even put you in the same category as us, I know y'all feel some type of way about that. You don't like being called niggas. You know what I'm saying? You don't like being called that because you don't like being seen as black. That's what that is. Okay? So, no, Miss Botox Barbie, we're not canceling Drewski, and you better tread light with calling him a gorilla and saying that nigga word, okay? Because I don't want to slap no face, and then it starts to deflate. All right, that's all that Auntie Trice got to talk about for today. If you haven't done so, go ahead and click the like button and subscribe to Auntie's channel. And then I'll be back with another video. Y'all know how I do. I love y'all. Y'all stay safe out here, and I'll see you soon. Bye.